Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to actually address one of the major things of Red Dead Online is griefers or trolls, whatever you want to call them. Love them or hate them, they do have their place in Red Dead Online. But honestly, over the past few months, I think a lot of people have seen just the boredom take even more hold of them, and they've gotten even worse. But we're going to actually address the future of griefing in Red Dead Online. So we all have been there. You spawn into a new lobby and you get shot in the head. You spawn back in again, you get shot in the head. You get stuck in a spawn trap and you basically just have to leave the lobby. Or you're trying to do a mission and stuff, and which that is part of some of the missions where you actually have other players attack you. But then they start attacking you after it, and next thing you know, you're 4 hours into hunting griefers and fighting back and forth, and there goes your night. So a few months back, Rockstar actually initiated the defensive and offensive playing modes to kind of just try to cut back on that. Now, when you automatically go into the game, you're automatically an offensive, so you have to go to online options and change yourself over to defensive, to where you can be locked on automatically and stuff, and it does give you a fighting chance a little bit. And then also too, if you retaliate, you don't get that wanted level and stuff that you had before. Now for me, I enjoy that back and forth, but I know a lot of people just can't stand it, and sometimes they actually have turned away from the game because of it. So we're going to look at what's coming up with the summer update, that they're going to actually initiate some more measures. But real quick, let's just look at the offensive defensive, what we have currently, and see what else they're adding to it, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Now, how the hostility works now, the hostility system was added months ago, but it's an important aspect of the playstyle system, which Rockstar has said. They have said that they wanted everybody to be in one game. Even though you love them or hate them, they do have their place in Red Dead Online. And Rob Nelson, which is the co-director of Rockstar, has actually went on record saying they have no plans of doing solo lobbies. They want everybody to be immersed in the same game. They said unless their plans actually, fall apart, that's the whole focus on it. So it's kind of like that family reunion. You hate going to it, but you have those family members you can't stand. You just got to get over it. I'm not telling you to get over it, but let's try to find a way to try to work with them. And I think Rockstar is trying to do that. But when you're in offensive, you earn less hostility for killing than in defensive. If you're playing defensive than killing other players, the other players killing you will gain a huge amount of hostility. And as your hostility increases, so does your notoriety. You can no longer see every player on the map. Players are marked with a blue dot. The most hostile player becomes a darker blue dot until it turns red. The more hostility you accumulate, the further players can spot you on the map, the mini map that's in the bottom left. This allows a lot less PvP focused players to stay out of hostile players' way. So while in defensive mode, players are free to fight back and kill enemy players that are attacking them. Killing a player while defending yourself after taking damage from an enemy player will not incur hostility increase. Defensive players will be removed from defensive playstyle if they kill another player. If they are not defending themselves, they'll revert back to offensive after a single non-defensive kill. So we kind of know where we're going with this, but just putting this in a whole package on what Rockstar is doing. So I'm not saying they won't do like bad sport lobbies, because I mean, those freaking horse killers, man. I don't know what it is. You freaking shoot my horse, it's personal. That or you knock my hat off. And I know that's how a lot of people are too. So I'm not saying they're not going to do bad sport lobbies, which I think there's places for those, because there's just toxic people. Not even griefers, because griefers are, I have fun with them. But there's different, toxic players. So they might do that in the future, but who knows? The West was full of toxic players too, I guess in a way. So with what Rockstar's currently done, I think it has taken a toll on that somewhat in some ways, especially just not being able to auto lock on just randoms and stuff. I mean, that is, a huge blow to griefing in a lot of ways. And then with the hostility increases, and that the players can actually fight back and not gain those as well. Now in the last update that they were talking about, the summer update, underneath Bounty Hunter, there was something that was pretty cool you can see, and it's highlighted right now. It says, occasionally a nearby player with a high enough bounty can also be a designated target. So I know a lot of players, we've all gotten bounty hunters after, especially I think it's over, $10. You get a bounty and the bounty hunters start coming after you, so it's not the regular cops. There's going to be a whole big difference between one, if someone's wanting to be a bounty hunter, they're going to be going all out. And it's going to be a whole lot easier to outrun NPCs and stuff instead of another player that may just not quit. So I would actually think the griefers might actually start getting griefed. Now, I'm not saying griefers aren't going to actually be bounty hunters, but they're still going to be kind of stuck in that position of that role. So they're not going to be able to go outside of the bounds and just start, bounty hunting everybody outside of what they already currently were able to do. But I'm saying there's going to probably be bounty hunters that are actually going to go after griefers, and that's all they're wanting to do. And I actually think that's going to be kind of cool. That's going to be one of the roles. I want to actually try to progress on all 3, but that's going to be one of the ones I'm actually going to go after because, yeah, why not make money and do it too? So. And then also too, in the last, teaser for the update coming up, underneath additional enhancements, it said additional damage reduction to defensive players is also on the horizon. And the game now will remember your preferred playing style, whether it's offensive or defensive, when you exit and relaunch the game. That'll be huge. Just when you actually launch into a game, you're already set up in defensive, so you're not going to get headshot over and over again. Now, I mean, they could paint you black and stuff like that, but it's going to be a whole lot harder for them to do that right away. And then also too, to have additional reduction in defensive players, ended up getting shot and stuff. So it's not going to be, hopefully not straight out headshots or something. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe they'll have it to where you can't be automatically headshot. It might take 2 shots, almost to what Never Without One card was. So anyway, I was just talking to some of my friends and stuff. We were actually talking about that, and I was kind of just wanted to combine all this because I know that's the one big part that a lot of people don't want to do on Red Dead Online. Now for me and my live streams, that's kind of what we do sometimes, and we get a taste of our own back too. So I'm not saying like we're these major like PvP players, taking everybody out. I enjoy the back and forth, but I know a lot of people don't, and I think Rockstar's trying to cater to everyone. So if that's something you battled with in the past, I think Rockstar is trying to make that to where even though we're all going to be this big happy family with the functional ones, they're trying to cater to everybody to make a playing experience good for everyone. So anyway, that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. I thought it was kind of a good hope on top of, I know a lot of people want the job roles, but it seems Rockstar's doing some other stuff too that's going to make the game a whole lot better for everyone, even for people that are PvP, the people that aren't PvP, the people who are looking for job roles. And just everything all together. I think they're going in the right direction. I think they just need to speed everything up and hopefully not drip feed too much of this. I know it's probably going to be drip fed, but try to get most of this into some of the weeks and not take it out 6 weeks. So anyway, guys, I'd appreciate it if you like and share this video with your friends. Also to subscribe, click that notification bell so anytime I have updates, videos, or live streams, you get notified right away. As always, guys, I'll catch you next time in the next video.